I don't know if I should be more mad at myself or at this fucking chick for the fact that I believed her that she was fucking real. She was a legit motherfucking girl, but she fucking played me, bro. Dead ass. She played me like a mother. She played me like a damn fiddle. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story about how we even got to this whole fucking point. Oh yes, I'm gonna tell y'all a story time. Story time with X Patterson. Context for this story is not this week, but the week before. I didn't have my phone for a couple days because it was broken, and you know, get the shit up, log into it, go into my Instagram. I see my DMs, right? And I didn't think there was nothing in my DMs because like it's my fucking DM. Ain't that motherfucking ain't not much shit going on there. But I go into the DMs, right? And I go into I think it's general, the ones that you don't see that you have to be on the app to actually see. I don't know which one, but I go into it and it's like there's this girl, right? And she's like, "Hey, I saw your post and I think you're really cute." And she's like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" And I didn't see this obviously because I didn't have my fucking phone, right? So I go in. I'm like, "Hello." She's like, "Oh, hello, how are you? You know, you're really cute and shit." And like, basically, and how she likes, we basically bond over some shit, right? We bond, right? She likes basketball. I like basketball. She tells me she likes basketball. I like basketball. She also tells me where she's from. She's from Montana. She asked me how my day was. I asked her how her day was, basic casual shit like that. Nothing. Two people are just talking, it's nothing motherfucking casual. Nothing crazy, right? So, she's like, and this is kind of important to it, but y'all might not think it is. She asked me, like, what do you want to talk about? And I'm like, nothing. I'm like, nothing. She's like, oh, why? With the fucking sad face emojis and shit. We talk about how we fucking bond over basketball. I tell her I make fucking YouTube videos. And that right there. Nah, actually, no, it's not that big of a fucking deal. And she's like, oh, you make YouTube videos? I give her the link. I send her the link to my channel. She's like, what's the name of it? Send her the fucking link, right? She's like, oh, they're really good. Make one about me. And I'm like, whoa, bitch. Oh, hold on. I just met you. I haven't even FaceTimed your ass yet. Like, let's just slow it down. Get to fucking know each other. Let's FaceTime. I want to see your face and shit, right? But she's like, no, make one of me. And like, what? And I asked her, why do you want me to make one of? She wants me to make a YouTube video, but I was like, he's like, oh, because we're together. How? Just talk about. I was like, and she's like, what do you want it to be about? And I'm like, oh, I asked her. She basically asked me to make her a YouTube video, right? And she asked her, what do you want it to be about? Oh, how me and you are together. And I'm like, we're not fucking together. I just met you a couple fucking days ago. Let's just. I even fucking said I liked you. but she could tell I liked her. I just didn't say it. So I kind of put the shit off for a couple of days. Like, tell her I'm prepared, I'm prepping, I'm like, I cave. She's like, I finally cave. She's like, oh man, I fucking cave in. I do it. Okay. But in reality, I don't actually fucking do it. So, there's that. I just tell her I'm prepping this shit. And a couple days go by, we're texting. Then she shows me this fucking picture, right, of me in school. Like, and I'm like, yo, how the fuck did she get that? She's like, oh, it's on this account. Xavier's the biggest best baller, which that's a whole nother fucking story. That's a whole nother fucking story. She's like, and she sees somebody in the background, which is my friend, and she's like, are you two? Is that in the background? Are you cheating on me? And she's like, and I'm like, no, I'm not fucking cheating on you. Like, on some crazy shit. You know, I'm like, okay. But basically, try and FaceTime this fucking bitch a couple times. Bring, no fucking response. And I'm like, oh, also, forgot to fucking tell you this shit. Her camera doesn't work. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. And everybody at school is telling me, like, you're getting catfish. Shit, I'm like, maybe they're fucking right. But I was like, nah, I'm not getting catfish. This is real love. This is some real ass shit. So I just ignore it. But the more I try to FaceTime her, she doesn't fucking respond. And I'm like, okay. She dead ass might be a motherfucking catfish. She don't want to respond to my FaceTimes. She wants to date. She likes me, how we're together, but you don't want to motherfucking FaceTime. And that's what motherfucking long distance couples do and shit. They FaceTime at least once a fucking day. I would guess. And she's like, oh, my camera doesn't work and I'm shy. And I'm like, fuck you. You're not shy. You had enough courage to fucking DM me, right? So you can't be that motherfucking shy. Right? So I get to the point where I'm starting to get angry. I'm starting to get pissed. I'm like, alright, she don't want to fucking date. She wants to basically lead me the fuck on, telling me she wants to date and all this extra shit. But she doesn't want to answer the niggas motherfucking FaceTimes. Camera doesn't fucking work. Some bullshit, bro. And then next day, right? She shows me apparently her favorite picture of me in the locker room. Of me in the locker room changing for PE class. She's like, oh, and I'm like, how the fuck are you getting these? She's like, oh, it's on this account. I tell her, oh, the account on Instagram is called the Xavier's the Biggest Best Baller. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, and she's like, who? I'm like, she asked me, do I know who it is? And I'm like, it's probably just somebody at school trolling with me. And she's like, who is it? I'll troll them back. I'm like, no, you don't need to do that. It's not that big of a deal. I'll tell who it is. Let's call him Johnny. Let's call him Johnny. It's Johnny fucking trolling me. This is who I think it is, which who knows, might not fucking be. But okay, yeah. The not answering the motherfucking FaceTimes is still motherfucking happening. I even try to fucking set a fucking. I even try to fucking set a time to where we can FaceTime. She's like, she fucking misses it on fucking purpose. Then I'm like, okay, I'm tired of this shit. Then she gives me. Then I'm like, yo, just give me your number so I can call your phone number so I can call you. She does not fucking pick. That wasn't even her fucking phone number. That was somebody else's. So I'm like, I'll get pissed basically. I'm like, alright, you know what? I'll let this shit go on a couple more fucking days. You know, okay. Keep trying to FaceTime her. And, you know, I kinda get kind of tired or fed up with her. And I'm like, fuck her. Alright, she don't want a motherfucking date. That's motherfucking cool with me. So I'm like, okay, you let's just break up. You sure you want to date? She's like, no, I don't want to date you. I'm like, okay, but she was giving me fucking signs that you wanted to. But we're gonna fucking ignore those signs. But she fucking ignores those signs. She's like, I'm dating, but she tells me she's dating Trey. Oh man, this guy out of school named. Let's call him Trey. His name is Trey. And I'm like, oh, you're dating Trey. Not also are you fucking not answering my phone calls and fucking and FaceTimes, you're also dating a new nigga. So, yeah. That's really it for the fucking video. Rachel, fuck you. Fuck you, Rachel. Get AIDS and die. Moral of this motherfucking video: don't let these hoes play you. And yeah, that's really it. For this video, this isn't going to be a official Storytime with X-Man Pat series because I don't know if I really have any more stories. But this was just a one-timer. Who knows? It might be a full thing. I gotta think. But yeah, if you want more videos, comment down below what you want me to react to. And yeah, that's really it for this fucking video. Signing off.